We are live 364 days a year. What are we doing here?
If Dom turns at SummerSlam, I'm shaving my moustache off. I've told you, if that happens, it's going. My lip is cold because of a stupid bet that I made with YouTube.
Oh, good.
Wrestle's better than Daniel Bryan Daniels. Better than Okada.
I'm not getting fishy after Monday Night Raw.
Soul Ruca is injured and she will not be competing this Saturday at NXT's Halloween Havoc. Ricky Saints and Trick Williams are going crazy and ballistic. And of course, the GOAT, Tatum Paxley, had a tag team match tonight. We're going to talk about it all, but we're also going to give you our predictions. My name is Shad Talks Graps. This is Wrestling Republic off the air. Man, oh man, we got a lot to talk about. It is spooky season. It is October, AHK-tober. That's how I do it. And I can't do this by myself, man. We got a two-man show. I'm returning back on it, but you know the familiar face, man. We got my dog out in Louisville, Big Driz. How you doing, bro?
Good morning, afternoon, and evening. It's the guy you should believe in. Your boy Dryzzy. It's the plug, baby. Been locked in all day on NXT stuff. Then this is actually a decent show for once, for a go home show. I don't know. It didn't feel like the normal ones do, but let's lock in on it.
For sure, bro. And we're gonna do a little different today. Obviously, y'all know how we do with the review shows. We always review, but we want to give our predictions. So in nature of today's show, we're going to intertwine what we've seen from today's show going into the predictions. There is a lot that did happen. And like you mentioned, there was a lot of star-studded matches that happened, a lot of progressions, a lot of conversations. So we're going to get into it. And we're going to start with the first match that I'm going to pull up on the card. And that is going to be the one that we can talk about that happened at the main event. Our NXT Championship match. Ricky Saints, Trick Williams. Ooh, bro, I'll tell you this. This is two of the slickest talkers in NXT going against each other. I think these are two guys that, you know, will it's a tough day to lose a promo battle for them. Like they are always on the top of their game. They're quick-witted. They got the good comebacks. And tonight was nothing short of that. You felt like, I don't know about you, but I felt some like real live tension between these two, especially on Ricky Saints. Ricky really he looked like T-Rex, you know, with his slamming the hat going in the one rounder like type of aggression, man. Like he was on his he was really barking on him, and I don't know, like some lit a fuse in his for him, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. I love this sense of realism that goes into it. But this is a big time match, man. This is a bit of a dream match for me when I heard Ricky was signing the NXT. I'm not gonna lie to you, just because the story I knew could always be great. But I think both of these guys are underrated workers as well. So let's I want to know first and foremost what you think about tonight with the promo exchange, but also kind of go in depth. Tell me who you got, and we'll start off with you.
There are not too many people in NXT, in WWE for that, and I don't even go as far as in wrestling. Probably you count them on your hands in wrestling today. How many people can quick-wittedly get with Trick Williams? Ricky Saints did that tonight in a dominant faction. Like Trick came with his normal stick, Pretty Ricky, all that other stuff, but Ricky not only got him with what he does best, his slick debonair, the whole "I'm smoother than you" aspect of it. He got intense with Trick. That's something you never see anybody do with Trick and get the best of him. He got the better of him in this promo battle. You never see Trick lose in promo battles before. I don't know if this was by design or if it just was something that Trick didn't expect out of him, but it absolutely got me hyped for this match because I definitely haven't been too hyped for a lot of the matches in NXT lately because they just seem so rushed. But this one, you had the right two people doing what they needed to do to make this match exciting. Ricky Saints and Trick Williams are the two faces of this company right now. Well, we talk about NXT like it's a so separate company, but of NXT at this moment in time. But hands down, Ricky Ricky might run Trick out of NXT. He might run him out of NXT.
I I'm sharing a lot of sentiments on that, bro. I feel a lot of the same feelings towards that. That this could potentially be Trick Williams' swan song. Before I go with my predictions, so you are picking Ricky Saints to win
I
and to
am
and still
I
champ.
am I am looking to piss Clark off and give him that Ricky Saints will be his champion in NXT.
Yo, salute to the bro Clark Taylor, who is currently at an independent show
He's
in Irvine,
in the field
California.
right now. In the field right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, for sure. He definitely networking. He watching some incredible wrestlers. So salute to him. And yes, in nature to piss Clark off, I got the absolute Ricky Saints winning as well. A lot of just to pretty much piggyback off of what you said. It's just this is a statement victory for him. This is to continuously make us know that he is the champ, and what a way to do that. I mean, talk about beating an Obafemi initially for the belt, then your first title defense to be against Trick Williams. That's beating the two top guys on the NXT roster. And if you want to legitimize a champion, that is the definite way that you do it. Ricky Saints to me has been a slam dunk since coming to NXT. I know it may have took a little while to get the character aspect, and we're going through a little bit of just trying to get some comfortability. But the guy is still still the same guy. This is still the star that we loved watching in AEW. This is still the same guy that has gone toe to toe with a lot of our favorites, and now we're getting an opportunity to really see it blossom, really flourish. But yeah, I agree with you. I got my dog Ricky Saints retaining, and still, y'all in the comments, please feel free to give us your predictions as well, because we will put it on the screen. We love to know what y'all got to say as well. Maybe you can give us some insight to your comments, because I do see Fernando Zayas. What a prediction. He got Trick Williams beating Pretty Ricky. That is surprising. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I want to confidently say that I got Ricky winning this. But, I mean, if there's anybody that can potentially beat him, it can be somebody as talented as Trick Williams. I mean, he's a former champion, so it does make sense. We got my bro DCX Warlord on the Twitch saying he got Ricky winning, so he's on the same side as us. Fernando's picking against the grain, and then also gotta show love. Buenos noches, WR crew. What's going on, good brother, man? Always a pleasure having you with us. Hopefully you stay for the entirety of the show, because we're going to go to this next match that we're going to talk about. And I want to talk about this one, man, because we had some words to say about the original one.
Yes.
So we have to talk about it in nature, because I think they found a formula. Got to talk about the NXT Tag Team Championship match. The Broken Hardys. Okay? Brother Nero, Broken Matt Hardy, those beautiful Matt Hardy-esque promos that they always used to do in TNA. They even did in AEW. We saw Vanguard. We saw Wifey. We
Everybody.
saw all the kids.
Saw Rebby.
Yeah.
All the kids. It was like he had more since the last one.
No, man. That man's going to be wrestling until he's
Like,
like
get off
1,000.
of her. Get off of her. I know she look good, but get off of her.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, power to him, bro. But we got them in a Broken Rules match against Dark State, and I'll kick it off on this one.
Go ahead.
This is the best way to have this match, because this is Halloween Havoc, and this needs to be overbooked, because there is not a high level of wrestling that will be displayed in this match if it is not overbooked. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of these cases where you got to know your limitations. And we saw what the limitations were last time these guys went against each other. You're not going to have a well-wrestled match. You need to incorporate all aspects, the broken Matt Hardy, the brother Nero, all that craziness. And you need to use the number games. Dark State, you have 4 people. This is an unsanctioned match. Use all 4 of them. Use the ace. Use the guy that is literally the quarterback of the team. Dark State is the Philadelphia Eagles offense. Saquon Sugars can be Jalen Hurts. And you can have confidence in Jalen Hurts when you let Jalen Hurts do the things he's capable of doing. They're not letting him do that. But I have faith that there is a chance. Like this past weekend, they will let him throw the ball. They will let him feed his receivers. They will let him be the epitome and superstar that he is. Yes, Saquon, I know you're from DC and you probably root for them bum-ass Commanders. It doesn't matter. You with Jalen Hurts today, man. I got Dark State with the win. I think this is an opportunity to get the titles back on them, get a statement win. I think the Hardys becoming tag champs felt more for the moment of that show. I think the fact that this is an overbooked style match, I think I'm gonna rock with Dark State, man.
You're going with the state of dark.
Yes.
Like that's how I'm calling them from now on. That's how I'm calling them from now on. Once Broken Matt brought that out, the state of dark, I'm like, y'all getting that forever. Y'all gotta earn y'all names.
But I mean, what do you think, man? Am I bugging out? And also the vignette, like I was saying, man, like what would you think about that?
Top tier promoing from, I promise you, say what you want about the Hardys. One thing they are always going to do is they are always going to be creative. And Matt Hardy's brain for these promos, absolutely. I don't know if it's Matt, if it's Rebby, if it's Jeff. I don't know who be directing them, but it is always French kiss whenever you're doing them. And I agree 100% with Shad. This is the best way to showcase this match. And if we want to go back to originally what everybody's been dragging us for the last 3 weeks now, 2 weeks maybe, I don't know, it's been a while. Dark State was the reason that match was trash. It wasn't the Hardys. They could only do so much. This match definitely will showcase the Hardys in a better light. And hopefully it'll give us something to latch on to for Dark State. They tend to sit there and really bring out true characters in these matches. I don't know if we're going to, and there's always nice little surprises. I don't know, we're going to get the Hurricane. We might get some Vanguard. We might even get a Golf Baby jumping off a ladder. I don't know. And the beautiful thing about it, wrestling is great when you don't know what you are going to get. But another thing about these matches, the Hardys rarely lose them. So I am going with the Broken Hardys. The State of Dark will be deleted.
You know what, man? I hope you are right. Hope you're right, because I like the Hardys. I want to see what they can do. And honestly, like if they do win, I think it'd be helpful. There's a very young tag division that could, just benefit picking their brain, working with them, the whole nine. But we got DCX, and he's got Dark State winning. He also says he wants Jeff to come out as Will the Wisp. Please don't.
You're not getting all that. You get that in the compound matches. This is gonna at least be like Broken Universe in an arena, at least, I believe. I don't think they're going to the compound for this one. If they are though, the Hardys ain't losing. They don't. The house always wins there. The house always wins. The house Hardy.
Yeah. Let's get to the next match. Let's get through a couple layups, I would say, because there's one match that got booked tonight, and I think this got booked off of the strength that these two might be the future NXT Tag Team Champions. They might, they're pretty much the Hardys in 2025, but they're like the prime Hardys, like reinvented in 2025. That's Leon and Javon. Salutes to Javon Evans. He is a very funny kid, by the way. I love,
Good.
I love his charm. I love his charisma. I love his humor.
I
Saying
swear.
we'll be back with a. What do
I
you say? We'll
know I know people hate the way that they talk, but it just I love it so much. It is so genuine. It is so from the heart. It's so them.
Yeah.
Promos are only good when you are able to put yourself in it. Forget doing all the Hulk Hogan promo talk. Let me tell you something, brother. The ooh yeah shit. No, he is him.
Both
He
and
is him. That's how you
both of
see
them,
his
to be
punch.
honest with
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
Like the funny thing is, like it's literally like wasn't that oh shoot, wasn't that song last year? The we could go band for band, the little baby and
Yeah.
Essential C. It's
Yeah.
yo, so Javon Evans and Leon Slater are basically Lil Baby and Central C. They going band for band, they going M for M. The only difference is one's from the UK, talking that UK slang, while the other one from the South got the more southern twang to it. This is funny, but they're going against a team that is going to be a crowd favorite because
Hmm.
it is Javon and Leon versus Mr. Iguana, the biggest star during that Mania weekend. If anybody would tell you was,
Hmm.
he had Worlds Collide going crazy, and La Parca, and part of me feels like this is obviously, and we're gonna talk about another match that deals with a AAA talent, but part of me feels like this is just for the vibes. Also, just it's Halloween Havoc, right? And
Hmm.
by the way, man, I I forgot to mention it. I really miss Shotzi Blackheart, man. I really wish she was still employed.
Yeah, this is something that Shotzi and Scarlett should be doing.
Yeah,
Like just hosting it, just being around for that.
I know, man. Salute to Shotzi, by the way. She's absolutely killing it right now in the independence and on MLW
She hit the
and
ground running.
yeah,
Like
wherever
there's just some people that are always gonna flourish in the indies, and she is one of them.
for sure. She's absolutely just smashing it. But Javon and Leon versus Iguana and La Parca, we can kind of just do quick hits right here, man. Who do you
Mhm.
have winning?
Oh, I got Javon and Leon winning this one. I understand Mr. Iguana is a big deal, and La Parca. Well, I believe this is the son of La Parca. His
Yeah,
dad is an original, like if you was a true student of the game, WCW. You seen him in the WCW Halloween Havocs,
yeah.
but yeah, it's hard to bet against my YNs. It's hard to bet against them.
I know, and that's we were talking about that earlier. It's so cool to see La Parca just in like you mentioned the old La Parca, God rest his soul. I believe he passed away, but being part of the old like Halloween Havocs back in WCW and him having this iteration of it on this.
And
But
I
yeah,
love him.
I got
He got to bring out the cheer too. He got to bring out the cheer.
yeah, he do. I got Javon and Leon though. I don't disagree with you. I think I think this is a test run to see what they could do as a tag team. Because I would not be surprised if they become tag team champions by next year. Like I wouldn't even be surprised if the Hardys retain. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Javon and Leon that get the titles off of them. And they have a NXT and a TNA guy. Um Also one thing, it's not it didn't have anything to do with the match. Them throwing all of Kalani shit out of the locker room was funny as hell, bro.
Yo,
Thank
that
God, bro. She was hopping.
I mean, what's she supposed to do? They put her in the match. Like I really wanted Trick to sit there and say this, like, "Hey, y'all put me in the match. All I did was win the belt. Why y'all mad at me? Like they
She was
wanted me to win
leading
that belt."
she was leading the march, man, with a little belt and all that. She was doing what she was doing, man. But nah, I love it. I love it. We also got a comment. Uh DCX letting us know that she's teaming with Scarlett. Oh shoot, I didn't know her and Scarlett are teaming with each
Yep,
other against Alley Catch and PK.
yep.
Nice.
Alex
That's a
Catch is
fun
back
match.
after breaking her foot earlier.
I know.
I believe it was earlier this year. It was I think it was in January, but she had broke her foot in a GCW title match with
Yeah.
Effie. We got to run
Yeah,
that
she
back too
did.
when it happens.
She did. Yeah, she's back. I saw that she been doing some stuff. So she just returned That's a fun match, man. That's cool to see Scarlett wrestle too, man. I know she talked about it a lot, so definitely will have to I have to tune into that, man. I think you made me want to see that match for research purposes, buddy. So appreciate you. Um let's get to the next match though, and let's do another layup real quick because we got to talk about the North American men's title, and that is All Ego Ethan Page versus Dr. Wagner Jr. in a Day of the Dead match. What exactly will be going on in this match with these two? I'm curious.
Essentially, I'm expecting it to be like remember the Braun Strowman and Elias Symphony of Destruction matches. I'm expecting
Yeah,
it to be something like that, except with like tombstones and jack o' lanterns and pitchforks and stuff like that.
yeah. I could see it being that type of direction too. This one is definitely been booked prominently, I'd say. I feel like these guys have kind of done a lot amongst like with the initial build up and just kind of like telling the story. I think Dr. Wagner Jr. is like safe to say, I think he's one of the bright spots from the AAA that I've seen since they obviously partnered with WWE. It seems like they put a big emphasis on him because I believe he's the one that wrestled Dom at Mania, right?
No.
No, my bad. My bad. That was not Dr. Wagner Jr. That was Octagon Jr. My
Yeah, that was
fault.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
Octagon.
Well, I mean, I see him in prominent roles. I think this is and then obviously his dad is a legend. Um, this is good. I like, man. Look, this is obviously Clark's not here today, so we can talk about positivity with these guys, right? We'll talk about positivity with another one of his favorites in a little bit. Um, Ethan Page is just amazing. Like, I'm sorry, Clark. No, you're gonna hate it. You might watch this back and tell me I'm wrong.
He
The
been
dude is
sitting there.
just,
He been sitting there trying to act like he ain't a fan of like Ethan Page has converted him. And
dude.
it's stuff like this.
He is the like he is a perfect heel wrestler, bro. Like he does all the things that a heel needs to do, and it's so crafted perfectly. Like I compare him. Like I know a lot of people will try to compare him to somebody like a Grayson Waller, right? Who's on the main roster, who's also uber talented. But the difference between him and a Grayson Waller to me is I think Ethan Page knows when to hit the light switch of being a goofy, silly dude, but also just being like a real mean streak bad guy as well. Like I can see the code switch on that where when he does eventually go to the main roster, and obviously he's got a lot of experience. Like people look, man, AW is as credible as WWE when it talks to television and storylines and stuff like that. So he's got a hell of a lot of experience in regards to it, and it's just gelled so well together. Um, and he's been telling the story, obviously working, doing stuff with AAA, having this little bit of a feud with Dr. Wagner. I won't say it's like the best like built match, right? I mean,
Actually, I think
probably one of the better
it's
ones.
they've put more effort into building this to anything else on the card.
Okay. Yeah.
Like as I feel like they've been going at this one for at least 3 months now.
Yeah, no, timing has definitely been there for it. And I feel like, Dr. Wagner kind of popping in and out has been good. But hey man, we gotta give a prediction for it. Drizzy, who do you have winning this match?
I am definitely riding with ego on this one. Yeah, we happy to see Wagner Jr. in, but we ain't. I don't think they ready to give him no big belt like the North American title.
Yeah, I agree. I got Ethan Page. I feel like this is a match just to kind of let Dr. Wagner get an opportunity to showcase his talent, be on a card of this magnitude, and do what he does. But respect to homie, I don't see him beating Ethan Page. So I'm gonna agree with you on that one. I have Mr. All Ego retaining.
Ego.
let's get to these big time women's matches on the card because we have two big women's matches. And I initially was thinking about putting this as the last topic, but we got to talk about it now because a lot happened tonight. Obviously, if you are on social media and you follow Soul Ruca like we follow Soul Ruca on social media, liking every single picture that she posts because she's a very stylish young lady. That's why everybody likes her pictures, you know what I'm saying? And all the cool tricks that she
I
does
watch her
too.
for the plot. I watch her for the plot.
For the plot, yeah, right. Nah. So Ruca on IG today mentioned that she needs to talk to the people of NXT. Basically, she's hurt currently. She injured herself last week on SmackDown in a tag match versus the girls that are best friends but not best friends, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Came out, had the promo knowing that and saying that she wants to, relinquish her titles per se. Ava was like, you don't need to do that. That doesn't need to be done. We get a conniving Miss Blake Monroe, someone who else Clark loves a lot, coming out saying that, well, if she can't wrestle, I need to be the world champion. Give me the belts. It's the only logical move to make. Zaria steps in, and we are going to have Zaria versus Blake Monroe this Saturday for the North American Women's Championship. Drizzy, I'm going to kick it off to you first, man. What are your thoughts on the segment tonight? And also, who do you have winning going into the Saturday?
I'm hope first off before we get anything, I'm sending prayers out to and positive vibes to Soruka. Hope that she is not out too long. She is somebody I know she's had a lot of issues with her knees, and I'm hoping that this isn't uh something that keeps her out a while. Now back to business. I do like how this came off, but I'm not a fan of using like real life situations like this. You can feel the sincerity in Soul's voice as she's saying, "I'm gonna vacate these belts." Most of the time, you don't get the choice. It's like a higher brass makes the choice for you. So I really am thrown off a bit by Ava saying, "Well, you don't have to do this. Like, like we can postpone it or something like." It leads me to make me wonder: is this a legitimate injury? But I've seen the video where they helped her out and everything, so I know she is actually hurt. Zaria needs to win this match. I don't like beating Blake this early in her NXT career, but Zaria needs to win this match because this, I guess, will also kickstart us going into Soul versus Zaria. Because if Soul is not out for a while, we need to go ahead and get that interim who's the real champ going right now because I want to see that. I feel like they've been fishing for a way to make Zarya and So happen genuinely, and a lot of things that have been taking place have given it a way to go, but still not nothing legit. This makes it legit. This gives it concrete. This makes it really a good story. So hoping for Zarya to win it and retain it and hold on to it until Soul gets back, and then they can go heads up to see who's the real champ.
All right. I don't hate that idea. It really all depends on what the status is of Sol Ruca. I don't disagree with you on the standpoint. I feel like it should potentially be a must win for Zaria. Zaria hasn't done a lot that has really put her on top. Zaria is an imposing threat. Zaria is a very credible person, but there's just something about the glamour, Drizzy. There's just something about the glamour that makes me feel like we need to get that strap on her and we need to let her really transcend and take over this women's division on the North American side. If Sol Ruca is truthfully out, then I personally don't have a lot of major intrigue or interest to see what Zaria does until their storyline is finished and whatever that may be. But I also feel like that story could be told with Zaria losing it for Soul. and that kind of causes tension between those two. On the other side, Blake Monroe as North American champion to me is a very captivating thing. I think she holds the star power, the being over as hell, everyone's singing her song in the arena, and just being a face that can potentially run the division and kind of give you a different taste of opponents and feuds that you have in that locker room, because there is a lot of top notch women that are on the babyface side that she could go against. I just feel like it'd be a nice transition from Soul into Blake Monroe. So I am going to go with Blake Monroe, because we need to disagree on some of these matches too. We can't agree with
Yeah,
everything.
and I hear you on that. It's just for the greater good of the stories that we need to tell. I want to see Zaria win it. I really believe that Blake would better fit in the women's world title picture, or in the NXT women's title picture, but that's kind of muddled with what's going on right there, and that with Tatum and JC and everything. But it's I don't hate it, and in fact, the North American title probably could use something like what Blake can be, what Easton is to the men's title right now. It gives you somebody that you really want to hate.
For sure. Let's talk about the NXT Women's Championship, because that is the match I am most excited for out of any match in the
So
entirety of all matches.
when it happened, me and Clark was sitting in the live watching watching the match finish. It's like we can feel Shad just smiling somewhere as he proceeded to toss the last people out. I'm like, yeah, Shad's just like Shad's looking like a baby tonight, all happy and snuggled up with his
my
Tatum
baby,
Paxton
my,
doll.
my my baby girl did it, man. Well, let's first and foremost bring up what happened on tonight's show, because whoo, Tatum Paxley, you are freaking incredible, girl. The baby face promo, the energy. My God, I wanted to run through a damn wall today for how much she had me excited and so proud of her. She cuts a promo against Toxic Attraction. This leads to a match that did happen tonight. It was JC Jane and the new Toxic Girl, Lainey Reed, versus the Culling, Tatum Paxley, and Izzy Dame. Did I say Toxic Attraction? Fatal Influence. I'm bugging. My bad.
Same thing.
Same,
It's like
same
same
shit.
thing.
Fatal Influence gets the win, and JC gets a pin over Tatum Paxley. Drizzy, I'm gonna kick it off to you first, because I just need a second to get my thoughts in. Who you got winning for this match, and what'd you think about tonight?
So for the last few months since JC got the women's title, we have been praying on her downfall, and she has not only proved us wrong, but flourished, flying far, far above the dreams and thoughts that any of us had for her as women's champion. But at this point in time right now, we have been locked in on this Tatum Paxley journey for the better part of 2 years now. We have seen her get so close of getting this belt, and it's just seeing it snatched away from her every time. Now, now more than ever, Tatum has the momentum. She is a rock rolling down a hill. She is gathering moss, everything. And I cannot see any way that she does not win this match. I she truly is a complete package now. Like before, we had things like, they just don't see she's ready here. She's not ready on the mic. She's not ready in the ring. Right now, she has a complete and utter package. I don't see how JC Jane makes it past her without any help from Laney and Fallon. Without any, there's no way. Like it's gonna take an act of God for Tatum not to win that belt, because she and as you seen as she closed out tonight, she took out all three members of Fatal Influence on her own. Didn't need Izzy for it. Didn't need Lyra for it. She did it on her own. She is it. She is ready. She is a tornado, and she is going to tear everything up. Give her the belt now.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It is time. I have been waiting entirely too long for this moment to happen. But those who are patient, you get rewarded the most fruitful gifts in the entire world. Tatum Paxley will be leaving this Saturday as our NXT Women's Champion, and she will solidify herself at the top of the food chain. Now, y'all know I love JC Jane. I think she has been doing God's work as champion on NXT, but we found the bigger dog. We found the person that can control the division. We have found who I've been telling y'all for the longest time now is the top girl in NXT. That's over a Blake Monroe. That's over a Stephanie Vaquer when she was here. That's over a Roxanne Perez. That's over a Julia. That's over everybody. It is Tatum Paxley's world, and we are just living in it, y'all. This is her opportunity to remind you all why she is the nucleus that makes this show just mesh together and have a cohesive unit. This is the moment that we need to be cherishing. This could be a moment in time of professional wrestling that is in the same breath as a yes movement with Daniel Bryan. This is what we have been waiting for as wrestling fans. Tatum Paxley at Halloween Havoc getting a pin 1, 2, 3 over JC Jane, making her that easy champion that she's been glossing and saying people are. You're an easy competition to Tatum. This is going to be it. She took the L today, and that's fine. It's Izzy Dame's fault. I blame Izzy Dame for anything. And Izzy Dame, Sean Spears, you bald fraud, and the other guy who I don't even know your name, if y'all mess up Tatum Paxley's opportunity of being champion this Saturday, I'm putting the case on all of y'all. My Denzel voice. Don't screw this up. Lyra, if I need you, you better fly your happy wings out to wherever they are this Saturday and have protection as well. But like you said, she don't need any of them. She'll handle it dolo. Fatal influence, toxic attraction, they get a weak reaction. This is Tatum Paxley's moment. I got her winning. And if she doesn't win, oh my God, y'all are not going to want to see me on the post show for Saturday, bro. I ain't going to lie to you. Because we are doing a post show Saturday and off the air fashion.
Oh, are we dressing up Saturday or Tuesday?
Yes, Saturday we will be. It's Halloween Havoc, so we might as well do it Saturday, right?
Okay, yeah.
For the fans out there, you know what I'm saying? Drizzy gets to dress up this year because Halloween doesn't land on the actual Tuesday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it works out. We got a fellow Tatum Paxley truther, my boy DCX Warlord, saying Tatum for champ. Tatum is the GOAT. He also says Tatum has a piece of her past friends in her heart, ready to use their spirit. Yes, man. She has all those clipped wings I cut off that one time on the show for Lyra Valkyria.
She's got feathers. She's got Chemical X. Like somewhere you see Priscilla Kelly, you see Shotzi, you see Lyra all sticking their hands in the air, giving Tatum their energy. Like, go ahead and win it, Tatum.
Yes. And she has me, who has been predicting her to win the title so much. It's going to happen at some point. It will happen this Saturday. We got a couple more comments I do want to read. This is the homie Kevin Brew. He said he watched the match over and over again. For me, she got hurt maybe doing the moonsault. Yes, man. I honestly, I didn't even really notice it watching it on SmackDown last week. I'll be real with you. I was kind of I watched most of it, but I maybe had missed that part of it. I didn't realize it'd be that significant. But I did remember she was limping after the match. So
Yeah.
to me,
And I
like
think
you
that's the
said,
video I saw with Alexa and Charlotte coming and getting her and helping her out as they were, I think, going into a commercial break. But
Yeah.
I think he might be right. The moonsault might have been what it was. It's just after that she rolled out of the ring, so we didn't see her too much more after that. But
Yeah,
hopefully
man.
she
I
isn't
mean,
out too long.
hopefully not, man. Obviously, like it sucks because we had this same conversation about her a couple years ago when she was out for that long time when she tore her ACL.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, man, I really hope it's not one of those cases where like we're only gonna get a peek of her for a short time just because injuries unravel.
Mm-hmm.
But it's one of those things, man. It's like a person like D Rose.
Yeah.
Like you put so much into your athleticism and you try to do all these, defying stuff. Sometimes it catches up to you. You get injured, like not saying that she needs to, like, I ain't saying she needs to stop anything, right? Like, it's the same thing when we used to talk about Vikingo. Like, she don't need to stop anything, but sometimes you do got to think, maybe I can do stuff a little bit smarter. Maybe less is more in situations. But like she said today, man, it's part of the game also. I mean, this is a
Mm-hmm.
contact sport. They put their bodies on the line. There's a physical nature to it. But I can only hope that she speeds up. Is healthy and it's a healthy and safe recovery. Hopefully, can be speedy as it needs because pro wrestling is only good when Sol Ruca is in there, man. She's such an incredible competitor, and WWE main roster, they already loving her too. Like you've been seeing the
Mm-hmm.
flirting idea of her and Zaria in the tag division on SmackDown. They really are loving her too. So we'll see, man. But that is all the time we do have tonight. Thank you guys in the comments. Thank you to everybody on X that is watching on Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, the whole nine, man. We appreciate y'all. We will be back on Saturday night. I want to preface that Saturday night, we are off the air. We got the whole gang back, myself, Drizzy, and Clark. We got the big three back, and we will be reviewing NXT Halloween Havoc right after it's done. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a fun time, and we'll be dressed up in Halloween garments. So, hey, man, appreciate that. Don't laugh at us, whatever it may be. I'm Shad Talks Grass. This is Drizzy, man. We will catch you on the flip side, man. Y'all have a good night. Peace.